you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I'm excited to finally share the next project that I have in mind, which is a character study project. And I got this idea from someone I follow. It's Gathering Honey over on Instagram. I'm going to link her below. I love the idea that she does deep character studies. And as you guys know, I am reading through the New Testament with the Daily Grace Co. in the year 2024. And I have been fascinated by a lot of characters, and I've done tons of studies and notes on these individual characters in my Bible margins or on sticky note, and I kind of like stick those in there. And I thought this would be a great way to kind of have those notes separate from where I am going to be holding them. So I am going to show you a couple of resources that I plan on using that. And let me grab one more thing that I forgot. Bear with me. Okay, all done. So all of this was inspired by Gathering Honey. And so I wanted to do my own twist on it. So the first thing I did was I picked up a book and I picked this up. It's been in my stash for a little bit now. I think I got it in May. I picked this up knowing that I wanted to do character studies, and this is the book that she recommended, and I am super excited. I know I have another friend, Anne, who also uses this book, and so this is the complete book of who's who in the Bible. And let's say, and I'm just going to use Paul because Paul is who I'm going to start with. So here is Paul. And so we have a quick take on Paul, strengths and accomplishments, weaknesses, mistakes, lessons from his life, vital statistics, key verses. And then we have like education, his conversion, his calling, who he was before as Saul, his travels, so on and so forth. We have maps. And of course, Paul is going to be a really big section because of everything that Paul did and how prominent he is in the New Testament. So of course, that is something that's going to be a little bit more longer in this book, but there's tons of different people in this book. It's not just like the big people of the Bible. You can find everybody in here. Again, so that's that. Now, along with that, you guys know that I love these Rose Publishing. If you use my channel or see my channel a lot, you would see in my videos that I shout these out a lot. And so I had picked up this Rose Publishing pamphlet. I love their pamphlets. They come with tons of information and loads of resources. They even have, they always add the scriptures so you can go into your Bible and use this as a resource along with your Bible. And so this is the life of Apostle Paul. And so I picked this up as I was studying through his missionary journeys, and I was reading and studying through the book of Acts, which I've already finished. I am now in the book of Romans. And so this has like the letters that he wrote in their message. This has Paul's thorn in his flesh. It has a timeline across the bottom. This is the second missionary journey, the first missionary journey. We have kind of the background of Paul. Who was Paul? How did he become Christian? He was a Pharisee, so it kind of breaks down what a Pharisee is. And just all the things that you could imagine that the Bible has. This is like a brief overview of all those things. We have the key teachings. Of course, it continues to Paul's third missionary journey, then his journey to Rome, which we know was his last one. And we have strength and personality, other journeys that he had, Paul's death, so on and so forth. So these are extremely good as well. And let's say you can't pick this up right now, or you don't necessarily need one of everyone and you just want to do a character study on one person. I would see if Rose Publishing has a pamphlet like this. These are $4.99 at my local Christian store. I have tons of these. Let me see. Let me just pull. I have like tons of these. And since I've been reading through the New Testament, I've been picking up the different books. I had the Gospels, the book of Acts. Now I'm doing Romans, the Tabernacle. When I did the Tabernacle with my church, we did like a study. So I have that as well. And then now, obviously, I have the Life of Apostle Paul, which is the one that I'm using. But I would definitely, this has 200 key facts at a glance, just in this little pamphlet, which is amazing. One thing that I love is, and this I want to shout out big, because this right here is what really put it all together. So I had reached out to Lauren. I am an affiliate for the James Method Co. And I had reached out to her and I told her, I really, really love the Bible binder. And I've shared this here. I'm going to link this video below if you have not seen how I use this. And I'm like, I really love this. I really love adding every book of the Bible in here. Like, and I was like, you know, it would be cool if you had a section for character studies. And she told me, I have a stamp set coming out this soon. And she's like, and it's actually going to feature character studies. And I got way too excited. I already had this book. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And you guys, it came out. I have already shared this with you guys because I wanted you to pick it up right away. And so this is this big 6x8 character study stamp. What I really love this is we have multiple things. I'm going to take it out of this plastic just in case there's a glare. I want to make sure that you guys can see it really well. There we go. Okay. That plastic may have a glare. Okay, so this is the character study stamp. One thing off the bat that I already love is all the banners. Those really catch my eye quickly because you can use these banners in different ways. And if you are like me, you can use this, like, you can use one just for names, one just for, let's say you want to do cities. You can do one for cities. So you know if you're using this banner, it's a city. If you're using this one, it's a name. If you're using this one, it's a theme. So I like to kind of organize my things in that way. So if you're like me, you're gonna love that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different banners. And then we have this box right here, which I love as a little takeaway because it has the little arrow and then some lines and you can write a little takeaway. I also love this cute little flag banner because I thought this was cute for adding words in there. And then if you want to, let's say your word is only 5, you can washi tape this side, ink it up, and then take the washi tape off, and then you only have 5 of those banners. So I do want to do a video, and let me know below if that's something you're interested in, because if you are, then I'll take the time to do that. I was thinking maybe I could do a video showing you how I'm going to use the stamps. And then I want to try different things to kind of get a feel for the stamp. We also have date, key verses, stats. We have story summary, family tree, mistakes, weaknesses and mistakes, lessons applied, strengths and accomplishments. What I love about that is if you get this book, and again, you don't have to get this because you, more than likely, if you have a study Bible, it goes into the deep ins and outs of every person, right? Like you can pull that out of the Bible yourself. But if you do have this or you want to pick it up because a character study project is something that was on your mind, let me go to the beginning of Paul so I can show you. So here in the quick take, you have strengths and accomplishments, weaknesses and mistakes, which are the same words that you're going to find here. I mean, hello, she made it so perfect. And I didn't know it was going to be like this. But then when I took a look at everything together, I was like, oh, this is a perfect pair, and this is exactly what I needed. So the statistics is here, key verses right here, lessons from his life, lessons to be applied, but same thing. Weaknesses and mistakes is here, strengths and accomplishments is here. And so all of that, then we have context, observations, oops, I lost my spot for Paul, but I will find that later. Observations, context, cross-references, family tree, date. Lauren shared a fun way how she's going to use these 2 little olive branches, I'm going to call them, for her family tree, which I absolutely love. I love seeing her layouts and how she studies with her material. I love that. I love that she shares that with us. And so, yes. So I have 2 different ways that you could do this, and I am most likely going to do this in my Bible binder because, as you guys know, I'm obsessed with this Bible binder. I am going to be, so we have a section for Old Testament, a section for New Testament, and then we have a section for notes. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to, and so see, I had already started thinking, oh, I want to do character studies. And then she told me that, and I was like, I'm going to abandon this because I want to come back to this when I know I have a project set in mind. So I'm going to use, and you can buy blank paper for your Bible binder. I'm going to use this section to start my character study. Another idea that I had, and you can add your own, you can make your own dividers and add another divider for that. And I love that I'd be able to add it right in here into my Bible binder all together. But another thing that you could do is dedicate one journal to it. You guys know that my growth books are my absolute fave. It's amazing quality. The paper holds up really well. It has everything I need. It has a table of contents that I can do for myself. It has beautiful bright white pages with the small dot grid. I have the little lines at the top that I can use to kind of title out my pages. And if you guys, again, are not new to my channel, you guys have seen how I have used, this was in 2022 when I was doing my book notes and reading notes for reading through the Bible in a year. You guys saw this beautiful journey right here in my growth book. So, I mean, this is not new to me. I love adding charts and stickers and printables like this to this, you know, feasts, Old Testament, and recaps, things like that. This is something that I love to do in my growth book. I absolutely love this. So I may do a dedicated notebook for that as well. So I'm trying to kind of think, is this something where I want to use it in my Bible binder? Do I want to dedicate a whole journal so I know all of my character studies are in here? Because maybe it's going to take a lot of pages. So maybe I don't want to fill this up because I want to use this for my book intro and then have all my character studies separately. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, but I am super excited for this project. Again, I'm starting off with Paul, which is a big one, so that's probably going to take me a little bit, but you guys, I'm excited. So I am going to link below the Bible binder, the character study stamps. Those are two of the things that I've shared before from the James Method Co. Definitely this, if anything, this is what you should be picking up because this is going to jumpstart your journey, and you can always add it to your Bible binder later on. But I 100% share this, and I recommend it because it has helped to keep everything in place, and I'm just obsessed with this as a Bible resource. So I'm going to link the study stamps, the Bible binder from the James Method Co., and the complete book of Who's Who in the Bible. And let me know if this is something you're interested in seeing more in my channel. I can maybe do my character studies and share it with you guys. And I want to thank you for coming here each and every video. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Hit the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Make sure you hit that like button and you check the description box below for all of my links. Thank you so much for joining me each and every video, darlings. God bless. Bye.